All right. Now, you say you're a slicer, but that's a baby fade. That's pretty good. But I did watch you a second ago hit a massive pull and a couple huge slices. So when I look at your swing, okay, I notice that when you go back, you get into a position where your arm structure gets a little bit sloppy here. This elbow pulls back, and there is no movement at all out of your lower body, okay? So that prevents you from getting into a position where you have a lot of depth at the top. Now, if you're a guy who has a path that's just cutting across, no depth at the top, that's what you're asking for every time, right? It just wants to pull across. So first thing I want to do, I'll go in a second and I'll address this arm, but go ahead and set up for me to an imaginary golf ball here. We're not actually going to hit one. I want you to feel your pelvis moving differently and your right leg moving differently. Slowly start back for me. Bring your club back, start turning. So you see how I'm opening it here? Okay? I'm creating more depth. That's much better. So you're going to want to feel that we get into this position. Now, one of the keys to getting there, you're sitting back on your front side, you can relax. One of the keys to getting there is when we turn back, we want to feel extension in our pelvis, right? While the right leg is extending and pushing this hip up and back, okay? So if you look at me here, that's some good turn, right? Now, you just, when I moved your hip there, you just kept this pelvis down and sat into your front side when you were getting this leg extended. Feel like everything's gonna go up and keep you centered there. And you're gonna offset the raise in your backswing by keeping your shoulders in this position, which keeps me stable. Make sense? I'm gonna grab you and show you. Go ahead. Start coming back. Boom. See, you're fighting me, but you see that extension right there? Yeah. See how I'm keeping you tilted? Mm-hmm. Stay there. Stay there. Complete that turn. Feel that position right there? That's a big turn. Now, you're not on your front side. You're pretty centered there. That's where we want everything to go in terms of your lower body. Okay? Now, secondly, with your arm. Okay, here's a little trick. You pull back like this to start your backswing. Okay? If you take your right arm, you put it here. Now, you want to get the forearm pointed up at the sky. Leave it like this and then rotate your hand out, boom, and grip your club more like this. You are going to be less inclined to pull with the elbow, right? If you set up like you do, like this, going back, there's my backswing. I'm more like this, I'm going to want to fold it up to the top. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, let's get this first. Boom, there you go. Now, put it in the lead hand. No, this hand first. There you go. There you go. Okay, now get in your setup. Turn that hip and get that club up to the top. Wow. Now we have almost too much depth. I'll take it. That elbow's in front of the seam line of your shirt now, though. Okay. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It hasn't gotten stuck behind your body. That's the feel that I want you to have in your backswing. Okay? Get the hip turning, change the arm structure. Now, that's a pretty good ball. You have a lot of difficulty with impact. You get in here and you are a very, very, very flippy player, okay?
Explain that to me.
I want to get rid of the flip, so let me borrow your club.
Okay.
When you get in here and you work through impact, right, we see a lot of this out of you, okay? That's your impact position. That's a lot of timing. It's a lot of added loft, okay? That ball right there was a little bit thin. That's why it flighted low. Right? You're not getting in here using your speed and getting the hands leading at impact. The reason, in my opinion, that you struggle so much with your impact position is because your pelvis and your chest does not work efficiently through the golf ball. Okay? You get into a position where you're not creating any space. You're getting some early extension. And there's no space for you to just work around the corner. Right? It's a common problem, and it's generally a better player problem. Okay, so when I say space, that would be this, right? See how my pelvis is moving backwards, and I have space to work into impact. You're working into impact like this. Okay, so there's no room to just keep your chest turning. Now, one of the big things I notice when players do that, if you look at their pelvis, and you look at yours, your perfect example, we just looked at your face on. When you start down, your left side of your pelvis starts moving up. Your lead side starts moving up immediately, right? For a rotary player who's giving themselves space, you notice when they start down, it actually moves down and back, and their chest equalizes everything, and then it keeps going around the corner. Does that make sense? So I want to create that feel for you. So set up real quick. No club.
Okay.
Take your hand,
Okay.
put it right here on your lead belt. When you go up in between your hip and your chest. When you turn back and start down, I want you to try and crunch into that. There you go, there you go. Yes. Just start over neutral, turn back. Crunch down here in your downswing, so it's boom. This is the exaggerated feel, right?
Okay.
Now that feels weird, okay?
Yeah.
But watch this. I go this way, and I offset that with the tilt here. I'm dead centered, right?
Right.
Okay? I'm not getting in a position where I'm actually going this way. That would get me in a lot of trouble. But that's the feel out of the pelvis,
Okay.
right? That I'm going like this, but I offset, and now I'm centered. There you go, good. Do it again. Good, good. Try it again one more time. I'm gonna get you more around the corner. Go. There you go. Let's feel that again. Beautiful. Now, the goal with that is to put you in a position where your lead arm is working everything through impact, right?
Okay.
We're gonna try and get the hands more ahead, try and get the loft down and put you in a better impact position. So we're gonna try and get that rotation in order to get the lead shoulder pulling this hand forward and getting closer to lead shoe.
Okay.
So let's put a club in your hand and try and rehearse that feel.
Okay.
Go up top. Stop, feel that crunch, start down. Yep, yep, yep. Keep turning your chest more. Do it again, start over. Yep, there you go. So we're trying to get to. Crunch, turn, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Boom, there you go. Go up, come down, start turning. There you go. See, now I'm really getting you out of the way. That's moving your chest. Go ahead and put that together at full speed real quick. There you go, one more.
Still leaning, still pulling up here.
You did a little bit, that's okay.
Here, there.
Good. One feel you can really get, right? When you're working through impact, go up and stop real quick for me. Slowly come down. You're gonna feel like you're trying to post this hip into a wall that's back here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you push that hip back into a wall and really post up on it,
Okay.
that's gonna give you the feel you want through impact. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.